founder and director of Danspire International, and the piece that you guys just watched are done by people like you. Some of them are in corporate companies, top men of big companies. I cannot say the name, I don't know if I'm allowed to, but all kinds of professions. Yeah, so I train doctors, lawyers, teachers, whatever you guys are doing, it's the same thing. Now, we use dance to inspire and transform minds and bodies. So in this process of training and coaching, what really happens in the process is there's a lot of communication involved. So when the communications come through, people has an ability to manifest what they think. Because what you think is what you say is what you do. And if you are coherent and in congruence, things happen and there's alignment. Yeah. So basically, it's trying to get everyone more aligned. Yeah. To have a holistic living. Yeah. So maybe let's do something. Let's have a few people come. Pavel, yes. Could you come up, please? Yes. We just get started. Yes. I always like to share stages. It's never about me. It's about the people that I work with. Yeah. So Pavel is one guy who I've worked with for a little while, and maybe you want to share who you are.
Today I'm a dancer, and during the daytime I'm a consultant. And dance is definitely part of my life as well as my job, and I don't see any division between the two. You know how to dance, you know how to create art out of your professional work. Well, that's about me.
Okay, and hang on, don't I'm being tasked last minute to do a short lecture demo. So maybe to see how some of the process came about is very simple. For example, maybe Pavel, you want to show the beginning of the dance again? Like very beginning of, yes. So before he starts to move, during the coaching session, I will be telling him why he should move. Most of the time people do something, but they don't really know the purpose. So that's why dance inspiring purpose is very important. So the purpose of why we move has to be understood so that the meaning can be given to the audience. Otherwise, it's just plain movement. Anyone can bend the knees, anyone can reach the hands up, but why are you doing so? And this is a very important aspect that we need to delve into before we start any kind of coaching or training. Because if you don't do that, it's just wasted energy. Yeah. So for example, when he's sitting there, I'm telling him, okay, Pavel, this is what you do. Before you start moving, you must tell yourself who you are and why you are here in this space. And then of course, the whole journey that goes on in his brain, in his body, is personal. It's highly personal. Yeah. So if you were to come up on stage to do the same thing, you feel different. Although it may seem like it's manifested the same way. So then I say, okay, Pavel, now go. And pause. Right now, you see in this position, he's making a very simple connection with his eyes to everybody right in front of you. Now, this connection is what we call performance as well, because performance is about bringing you closer into the world of performing. Because if I cut you, and there's this space here, it's like, he's the performer, and you guys are the audience, I always draw a line, then you guys are never going to come through. So my objective in training is to erase the boundaries so that you guys can have a chance to come closer to the performer and the performer can have a chance to get into you. So you reach minds and hearts in the process, and that is why we do arts. So carry on, Pavel. Pause. And this is one of the hardest things Pavel tries to achieve in class. Yeah. You may think it's simple, but if you try on your own, this is actually on his toes right here. Yeah? If there's a camera, you could actually zoom in here. And how he's trying to maintain his balance. And then right now he's smiling, probably trying to control it. And look at him, he's just so pretty here smiling. And then he cuts, and which is what we call a coupe. And he does a Realisation, and he continues the rest of the movement. And pause. So this, where you are looking, really give a meaning to why you are doing something. Because if you don't know what you're doing, most of the time it's just, I'm everywhere, and you're lost in space. You know when people are dreaming in office, so this is really good for people who are working in the corporate world, mainly because it helps you to be more productive, efficient, and it gets you involved in that moment. You can focus on something, but concentration comes from focusing every moment. I'm going to say that again. Concentration comes from focusing in every moment. So in this very moment here, he's connecting to the space. He has his intention in his mind, and it's personal to him. And now it is being manifested in his body. And play. And pause and play. And pause and play and play and go. Okay, pause here. I was challenging him just now because all these are not rehearsed, it's last minute. So when a person knows what you are doing, I can pause you at any point in time and you could rewind the movement in fact. For every videotape, you can forward and you can also rewind, which means you have clarity in your movement. Right now, if you are not clear in the head, it's quite difficult to rewind this. So maybe I'm going to challenge Pavel a little bit if he can rewind the entire movement. And Pavel, rewind that. And all that really comes from the ability to know very clearly what you are doing. So right now he's processing. And whatever he's showing is a manifestation of what he is processing inside. And this is a very important process for everybody who is living. Yeah, basically everybody, because we need to be very clear with what we are doing. Yes, you can see this, yeah? So you see the challenge even. And by the way, Pavel is a very, very clear person. Yeah, you can throw him any numbers, yeah, big ones. He will, it just come out. And, okay, pause. That's good. Thank you, Pavel. Okay, maybe you want to share your experience.
I've never did the piece in reverse order. So thank you for your patience. These are my sensations now.
Okay, so basically, this is what happened during the process of coaching. It's not a personal journey just about me. It's really about a personal journey with me walking with you. Because everyone here has your own mind, has your own body, and you have your own obstacles, your fears, your worries, your beliefs, yeah, something that motivates you. We use this dance as a process to engage something that's deeper. So the mind and body just give you mechanics. Sportsmen, if there's any sportsman here, your objective is quite, getting the numbers to be either faster or smaller depending on what you, like for this girl here, you can see, it is a manifestation of who she is in that moment. When the kid just moves his feet. But if you try to enact it with an adult, because of the experience, it's always being manifested differently. So in this process of coaching, we try to get the person to dig deep within himself, and then you find out what is your soul purpose. Soul purpose spelling S-O-U-L. What is your soul? So you have the mind, you have the body, and you have the soul. Like this little kid that she's doing, if you just observe her for a little moment, she's just participating in this whole process. She runs back to the daddy, and you see how happy that is? Because for the little girl there's always a purpose involved. It's either mommy or daddy or food or and then she don't get what she gets, she cries. It's about getting to a higher soul purpose. So I end my little short lecture demonstration, and I thank you so much for your patience, everybody, and thank you for joining us. And hang on. Can we give Pavel a round of applause together with the Danspire team? Yes. And also to everyone here that is on this floor here, and also to the management team that is managing the World Dance Alliance. Yeah. So do you want to take over now? Yeah, I can sing a song.